HJdeBlij, The Power of Place, Geography, Destiny, and Globalization's Rough Landscape. Welcome to the world of simplicity, as outlined in HJdeBlij's The Power of Place, Geography, Destiny, and Globalization's Rough Landscape. This book summary aims to provide you with key insights about how cluttered information, complex strategies, and overthinking hinder growth and success. The author emphasizes the importance of having a clear vision, identifying trends, and differentiating your product in the marketplace. By understanding the pitfalls of complexity, you will develop strategies to keep your thinking grounded and reality-based, leading to effective decision-making and better business outcomes.
The Power of Simplicity. The book discusses how complexity often leads to confusion and how simplicity can be a powerful tool in problem-solving and decision-making. In a world where complexity is often equated with intelligence, simplicity is often frowned upon. People believe that simple means stupid, and companies spend large amounts of money on complicated theories and graphs to avoid simplicity. However, the author argues that complexity should be avoided and that simplicity is the key to success. Complexity often feels safer and smarter, but it can also lead to confusion. Instead, the best asset a person can have is their ability to cut through the complex options and find the right focus. Simplifying thinking requires staying close to reality, avoiding wishful thinking, being a better listener and a little cynical. Communication is also key to simplicity. Big words and complicated language may make people sound intelligent, but they don't necessarily convey a sense of what they are talking about. The author urges readers not to hide behind big words and ask people to explain themselves in simpler terms. Overall, the author emphasizes that simplicity is not stupid and should not be avoided. In fact, the simplest way to solve a problem is often by borrowing an existing idea. By simplifying thinking and communication, people can cut through the complexity and find success in the marketplace and in life. Simplify your business. This book encourages business owners and leaders to simplify their approach to information, consulting, strategy, customer orientation, and pricing. The author suggests that excess information and complexity can distract from what really matters, and that consultants may complicate rather than simplify problems. To differentiate from competitors, businesses should focus on a single, clear differentiating idea and reinforce their product's value. Customer orientation should not be a myth, but a strategy to hold on to and satisfy customers. Finally, pricing should be kept simple, with a focus on creating a perception of value rather than discounting. By simplifying in these areas, businesses can improve clarity and focus, and ultimately achieve success. Business leadership. The importance of hands-on leadership and honest feedback within an organization are discussed in this book. The author emphasizes the value of leaders spending time on the front line with employees and customers to gain a deeper understanding of the marketplace. One way to do this is to eliminate unnecessary meetings and visit the site of any problems directly. The author also stresses the importance of taking action to achieve an organization's goals, rather than simply discussing them. Leaders should reinforce their employees' efforts and be a cheerleader or storyteller to inspire them. The book encourages leaders to avoid using the word should and instead focus on taking action to achieve their vision. Additionally, the importance of praising honesty within the organization is highlighted, as middle management may be hesitant to share honest opinions with CEOs. By reinforcing the company's vision, leaders can ensure that their employees feel motivated and invested in the success of the organization. The book emphasizes the need to be your business and leaves readers with the idea that leaders should embody the company's values and be visible to employees and customers. The Fallacy of Long-Term Planning. Predicting the future is impossible, making extensive long-term plans is dangerous. The best strategy is to identify trends, while keeping the plan simple. Success in the real world comes from practical actions, not just peak performance. Trends, though beneficial, require caution as people don't always conform to them. Planning is about building a direction that acknowledges unpredictability. The precedence of Decca Records' rejection of the Beatles illustrates as much. Keep it simple and keep moving forward, acknowledging that you cannot predict the future. Crafting a unique marketing direction. To ensure everyone in your organization is aligned with its unique selling proposition, it's crucial to clarify the organization's key idea. A competitive angle is necessary to differentiate your product from similar ones, and it doesn't necessarily mean making a better product. Turning this angle into a competitive mental angle ensures that the idea lives in the minds of your customers, which is crucial for success. As the saying goes, the best revenge against critics is being correct, and a strong differentiating angle will help you achieve this. Teach reality, not motivation. Motivational speeches won't make your employees better at their jobs, but training will. To ensure your team has the know-how to reach your goals, start with defining what you want from your employees and explaining the company's differentiating idea. The real world is where battles are fought, not in motivational slogans, so focus on teaching reality.
As we wrap up the key takeaways from HJdeBlij's The Power of Place, Geography, Destiny, and Globalization's Rough Landscape, we are reminded of the power of simplicity and the need to shed unnecessary complexities in our thinking and approach to business. By staying close to reality and learning to communicate effectively, you will be better equipped to tackle the challenges of today's information age. Embrace the principles of cutting through the noise, focusing on what matters most, identifying trends, and maintaining a competitive edge in the marketplace. These lessons are essential for professionals and entrepreneurs seeking success in an ever-evolving business landscape.